Good afternoon to each of every one of you. I am Apisa Aman from BS Ed English 2A. The story of King Midas, the Golden Touch. King Midas was a powerful yet greedy man. He spent his days counting his gold, and at the night he dreamed of a great riches. No matter how much gold he received, it was never enough. One day, King Midas was out in his beautiful roses garden. When he met a satyr half man, half goat, the satyr was lost. So King Midas gave him some food and directed him back to the right path. The satyr was very grateful to the king for his assistance. He wanted to reward Midas, granting him one wish. King Midas thought long, long and hard. How cannot one wish fulfill his many wants? In fact, Midas felt a little cheated because he knew that wishes was the strong and reward. He was just about its voice this very sentiment to the satyr when suddenly he had a brilliant idea. Vision of money, wealth, and treasure filled his mind. Gold! Shouted the king. I want everything that I touch to turn the gold. Oh, I don't think that is a good idea, said the satyr. You should consider your request. But Midas insisted, and the satyr granted the wish. Midas could not wait to taste out his new gift. He reached down and picked up a rock. As his eyes widened in disbelief, the rock became solid gold. The king was thrilled and began touching everything. Inside grass, leaves, acorns, flowers and tree branches. I have the gold. And touch, he thought. He received through the forest. The king was wildly happy. He could be the richest man in the world. He raced through the forest. Back at the last castle, the king Midas demanded a huge celebration feast. He wanted meats of fruits, cheeses, and breads. Nothing but the best would do for the know of the was for the king what he was going to be rich. As he sat down to eat, the chair turned to the gold at his touch. He reached for a drink and thumped into golden goblet in his hand. Midas went to take a sip of the water, but suddenly she choked on a lump of the gold. He grabbed a piece of a bread, bit into it. It too turned to gold. Oh no! Cried the king. I will starve to death. At her father's cry, the king's young daughter rushed to console her father. As she grounds her father, she quickly turned into a golden statue. Sobbing Midas, he fell to his knees and begged the gods to set him free of his foolish wish. His tears because became tiny golden marbles was foolish. Marbles, as he cried. I have learned my lesson. My wish was foolish, and how I'm being punished for it. I have learned that money cannot buy happiness. Family is more important. Please take all the gold and let things return to the way they were. Begged the king. The gods talked quietly on the king. He was instructed to go to the river. Rock, Ractulus too was his entire body, and remove Midas' touch, which was a curse rather than gift. King Midas rushed to the river and rubbed himself. He could see fells of gold floating in the water. When he stepped out of the river, his power was gone, and his daughter had sprung back to life. King Midas realized that he was truly happy. However, the god, the god gave King Midas a reminder of his foolishness. The donkey hairs sprouted from the top of, his back, and Midas never forget his lesson.